Hey everyone, FB here to bring you a cast of the ESL Stadium Nations Challenge 2015 semi-final match between France and Czech Republic Slovakia. Before we start, let's take a quick look at how these teams qualified to the playoffs. In Group A, Czech Republic Slovakia finished at second place by winning 4 matches and losing 1, with their score difference landing at 84-49. And in Group B, France went undefeated and with that collected 15 points. They also had a very impressive score difference by winning 105 rounds and only losing 20 rounds. And this is the playoffs. First and second place from the two groups are facing off against each other. In the other semi-final, Germany are taking on Sweden. However, this match won't be played tonight as it got postponed to Monday instead. And let's also take a look at the format for this tournament. The matches are played in 3 sub-matches, 1 tech map, 1 dirt map and 1 speed map. A 4 versus 4 format is used on all 3 maps and is always played to 7. For this tournament though, it doesn't matter how many maps you win, instead every round counts as a point, and whoever got the most combined points after the 3 maps have been played will be the winner. And we are doing a couple of warm-up rounds before we start. The first map will be the tech one. Arabidopsis by Ace. The world record here is 56.285 by Seri FR92. Let's see if the lineups are ready. Doesn't look like they are. Pretty sure though that Kronos will be playing for France. Pretty much their strongest player. And France, of course, very strong team, should be seen as the favorites. They don't really have any weaknesses, in my opinion. For Czech Republic and Slovakia, it's going to be pretty tough to win this match. They do have a good tech team led by Tween. I'm sure he's going to be playing. But then on dirt and speed, I'm not so sure if they can stand up against France. But I think that might be the end of the warm-ups, or maybe not. Good luck and fun. So I suppose we are starting the match. France versus Czech Republic, Slovakia. Okay, so that is Sheriff who got the world record on this track, and Sheriff will be playing for Czech Republic, Slovakia on this tech map. We'll see what the lineups will be. So it's going to be Tween, Surd, Michel and Sheriff for Czech Republic, Slovakia. And for France, so actually no, wait a minute, we have moved on to the speed map, so we will have to go back to the tech map again. Waki is Michel. And then for France, I think we are going to see Ranked, Link, Roa and Kronos. Marvin 13 is a dirt player. Is my audio low? That's interesting. Is it the microphone or the in-game? Let me know. Alright, so we are back on the tech map, and I think we are actually going live now into the first round. Following Kronos, who takes the lead. Roa will fall down to last place. Okay, I'm gonna try and fix my microphone real quick. Not sure why it's not working. Let's see here. Not sure actually how I fix that. Testing. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, wait a minute. Here, I think it's okay. Is it better now? Let me know if it's better. So that's gonna be the end of the first round. Kronos will take first place, but we see Sheriff, Tween, Surd and Waki following, and that will make it a blue point. So Czech Republic, Slovakia will take the lead here with 1-0. Okay, it's better now. Yeah, for some reason the audio got lowered. I'm not sure why actually. But yeah, sorry about that. And we are live into the second round. Tween will take the lead. It's a good start here for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Let's see if they can keep it up. I think definitely key to victory here for Czech Republic, Slovakia is to win this tech map with as good of a score as possible. And I need to also add the scores, of course. There we go. Tween still keeping that first place. Woki has dropped down to 4th place. Link has also lost a bit of speed. Let's see if... well, I guess I should say Michel. Oh, big crash there from Ranked. French player is down, but... oh, wait a minute. Tween and Sheriff 1st and 2nd place. But here comes Kronos. Trying to make a difference. I think it's going to be another blue point, actually. Tween takes 1st, 56.57. Kronos at 2nd, but it's not going to matter. Sheriff and 3rd and 4th. And then also Michel ahead of Ranked. So it's a 2-0 lead for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Going live into the 3rd round. It's another good start from Kronos and Tween, the two powerhouses for each other's teams. 3rd has dropped down for Czech Republic, Slovakia. This section here can be a bit tricky. We see 3rd going outside of the pole. You can also go inside of it, and then you have to drive over the border, which sometimes can be a bit bumpy. 3rd still at last place, but a bad landing for Michel, and looks like Link has also dropped down. 3rd with a crash. Let's take a look at the top. It's Kronos on his way to win this round. Builds up good speed. Is ahead of Tween at 2nd, Ranked at 3rd. I think France will win their first point. Kronos with a great time, 56.51. Ranked will take 3rd. Link at 5th, Raw at 6th, and that will make it a point for France. (2-1). Kronos leading the team scores so far with 23 points, ahead of Tween with 21. Also, if anyone knows what will happen if there will be a draw in this semi-final, let me know, because I couldn't find any rule about it in the rules. So that would be good to know. It's once again Tween versus Kronos for first place. Tween goes too close to the wall. Sheriff will also crash. So 2 blue players down. Kronos at first place. We also see Roa and Ranked up there for France. Looking to tie up the score. Link is at last place for France, but it's not gonna matter. Top 3 now for France coming up to the final turn. Kronos still keeping that first place with a big margin. It's gonna be another good time. 56.67, Ranked 56.85. Roa will see Michel in 3rd passing, but it's not going to matter. It's 2-2. France with the comeback here after losing the 2 first rounds. And it's 2 points apiece. Starting the 5th round. Ooh, bad start for Link. And also for Kronos. So this will give Czech Republic, Slovakia the chance to take over the lead once again. Oh, big no drift from Michel. Oh, and hits the wall as well. Both Kronos and Link can pass. See who is at the top. It's Sheriff, followed by Tween, who once again will crash at this part of the track. This time in the next turn, and he's gonna take over 7th place. Link and Kronos was at 7th and 8th. Now it's Tween and Michel instead. 3rd goes up in the lead for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Ranked has passed Sheriff, and now also passing 3rd. Coming up to the final turn, Sheriff and 3rd passing Ranked in the final turn. And they will not take top 2 though. Ranked able to stay in front of 3rd with a better ending. Who will win this one? It will be a draw. So the score will stay the same. It's pretty close, as expected on this tech map, but as I mentioned, the Big question is if Czech Republic Slovakia can do as well on the speed and dirt maps, because France definitely got strong lineups for those tracks as well. Looks like Link has had an early blunder. He will be behind with 2 seconds. Won't be able to get that many points for his team. Roa right now in the lead, but mistimes his turn. Will have to slow down to not hit the wall. I think... oh, wait a minute. He is at 3rd place right now. Still doing fairly well. Tween is at 1st for Czech Republic Slovakia. Then we have Sheriff, 3rd, and Michel 4th, 5th, and 6th place. I think that will make it enough. Be enough for Czech Republic Slovakia to win this round. Kronos losing some ground. Sheriff and 3rd will pass him, and that will definitely make it a blue point. Good time as well from Tween. 56.62. Let's take a quick look at the team scores. Kronos still in the lead with 35 points. Also got the fastest time, 56.51. Tween at 2nd with 35. Sheriff with 31. 3rd with 27. Link with 25. Roa with 24. Michel with 21. And Link with 14 points. And Link, his fastest time is only 57.47. So not a good performance so far by Link. As we are live into the 7th round following AT Gaming's Roa. Oh, as he hits the wall and then falls on his back as well. Respawn is not allowed. So that will mean that France will only have 3 players finishing this round. They could still win it though if the other 3 will perform well. Right now it's Ranked and Kronos at the top. Where is Link? He's a bit further back. Got Tween 3rd and Michel behind him. Good speed over the jump, and he will pass Michel to go up to 5th place. Got 3rd in front of him. Kronos at 1st place for France. Having a close battle with Tween and Ranked. Actually, this could go either way. Kronos will take it, but only with exact same time as Tween. But he will take 1st place, 300 ahead of Ranked. And who will take this round? As we are seeing Roa still on his back. He hasn't retired, and he will now, and it's gonna be a blue point. Czech Republic Slovakia in the lead with 2 points again at 4-2. Really close rounds though. 18-17. Had Roa finished that one, it would have been a draw. Oh, and we see someone getting a bump from the border. It was 3rd. And as a result, he is down to 8th place. 39 hundredths behind Kronos in the lead. Not the best turn there from 3rd. We'll lose some additional time now. 59 hundredths behind the others. Link is at 7th, Michel at 6th. Let's take a look at the top. It's Kronos, Ranked, and Tween once again. Battling against each other for 1st place. Good speed there by Ranked and Tween, getting a... I think he got a gear down actually. Didn't look like it was a landing bug. So he's gonna drop down a lot here. Down to 4th place. No wait, 5th place even. Kronos and Ranked 1st and 2nd place for France. And then Link and Roa ahead of 3rd. France, will they once again win 2 rounds in a row to tie it up? Feels like this is anyone's track to win. Really hard to predict it. I'm not sure if I got a reply as to which team will win if it's a draw, or what will happen in that case. No, it doesn't look like anyone wrote it. I mean, the chances for that to happen aren't very high, but it could happen though. So we'll see. Okay, Michel and Ranked seem to have crashed. Michel is at last place for Czech Republic Slovakia. Roa has also dropped down. Oh, and there goes Link. So 3 French players down. This is looking to be another blue point, despite Kronos doing well at the top. You see Tween, Sheriff, and 3rd following him, and he might actually be beaten here in the end. Great ending by Sheriff, 56.78. Defeats Kronos with 100 of a second. And that was a pretty good round from Czech Republic, Slovakia. Back to a 2-point lead at 5-3 now, 2 points away from winning the tech map. France definitely do not want to lose this next round. Never want to get in a position where the other team got the map point. So they will try to avoid that to the best of their ability. Let's see if they can pull it out. Tween is right now at first place. It's been doing well for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Kronos is down. Kronos is down for France. Tween now with a solid lead. And it looks like Sharif and Michelle are at second and third place. Oh, as then Sharif gets a landing bug. But I think this might still be a round for Czech Republic, Slovakia. As we are nearing the finish line. Ranked is going up to second, but then gets a huge bump. And is thrown into the wall. And it's gonna be top 3 for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Tween 56.59, Third 0.81, and Michelle 0.94. And they have reached map point on the tech map. And again, it's the points that matter, so they want to close it out now. And this would actually be a really good result. 7-3 on the tech map. That will give them a chance to win this match. Alright, Kronos now back to first place. Needs to perform well for France if they want to win the rounds. Tween just behind. Both players going for that risky trajectory. And Tween now up to first place. And it looks like Link and Roa have crashed for France. 7th and 8th place, this might be it. Here's Michelle at 6th place, Third at 5th now. Oh, no drift from Michelle, and Third right into the pole. Oh, and that might actually make it a red point. Kronos and Ranked right now in front of Sharif. Will take 2nd and 3rd behind Tween, but Sharif and Michelle still in front of Roa and Link, and it's gonna be a draw. Holy moly, that could have been a point for Czech Republic, Slovakia had Third not crashed straight into the pole. So the score will stay 6-3. Very bad start there from Ranked. Not sure what happened, but he's gonna be behind with 1 second or more. So this will give Czech Republic, Slovakia another chance to close it out. Tween is doing well as usual. Goes up in the lead ahead of Kronos and Roa. Here's Michelle and Third, once again a bit behind. But they are ahead of Ranked and also Link, who has joined up with Ranked at the bottom. Good speed there by Sharif. Goes up to first place. Tween gets the landing bug. Oh, who's gonna win this one? Kronos now ahead of Sharif. Roa is at 3rd place. Oh, coming up to the ending here. Who's gonna win it? It's Sharif! 100 in front of Kronos, and that will make it a blue point. Czech Republic, Slovakia will take the tech map with a score of 7-3. Actually, I suppose they still would have won it had Sharif taken second. 21-15 was the round score, but yeah, very important win here for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Definitely what they needed. As we are moving on to the second map, let's see if it's gonna be the full speed or the dirt track. Looks like it might be dirt. There's nothing in the rulebook that deals with overall score tied. Yeah, that's what I noticed as well. I took a look at the rulebook before the match started. So yeah, not sure if there's maybe going to be like another track played or something. We'll just have to come up with something on the spot. Okay, maps count matters then, says Chironic, so I suppose that is the case then. And I guess that makes sense. So if there is a tie in the round scores, whoever won 2 maps will be the winner. Okay, so we are moving on to the dirt map, which is this one, Preska, made by Aldi3838. The world record is 102.271 by Speed You Need, who plays for Germany. Now this will be a true test for Czech Republic, Slovakia, because France got, if not the best dirt team, then at least top 2. It's either France or Sweden, I would say. Germany also got a very good dirt team for sure. So this is gonna be a big challenge for Czech Republic, Slovakia, as we are going live into the warm-ups. We'll have 2 or 3 warm-ups, I'm guessing. Let's see who will be playing. Beppino will definitely play though for France, arguably the best dirt player. He won that Against All Authority Dirt Solo Cup. I think that happened last year, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to be a very decisive factor for France. It looks like for Czech Republic, Slovakia, Tween will be playing the dirt map, and also Sheriff. And then maybe Joe Carter and KV will be the other 2 players. And maybe they are more strictly dirt players. Tech and Sheriff, let's say, are tech players. And then for France, we still got a lot of options here, but Beppino for sure. And then I probably would say Shuck and Puma, and maybe also Marvin 13. Don't think Link and Roa will be playing. And I think Vince might be a full speed player. Alright, there's gonna be 2 more warm-ups before we start. Unfortunately, there's no Dedimania record on this server, so I can't go through those times. I can only see the team scores. And Massa is also on the server, who plays for Germany. Again, Sweden versus Germany will be played on Monday. Not sure about the time, I think it's like 7 or 8 that it will start. And yeah, I would say Germany are definitely the favorites in that match, but you never know, Sweden got a pretty good team as well. So they could make an upset. That match is a repeat of last year's grand final, which Germany won. But that match was very close though. I think the teams went into the last map, which was the tech map, with the same amount of points. And then Germany actually won the tech map, which was a bit surprising, I think, to most people's eyes. Alright, final warm-up, and then we will continue this ESL Stadium Nations Challenge 2015 semi-final match between France and Czech Republic, Slovakia. And Czech Republic, Slovakia are currently in the lead after winning the tech map with a score of 7-3. And that was a bit of an upset. I mean, they definitely had a good tech team, but I still would have said that France would have been the favorites. Kronos did play well, but the other 3 maybe didn't come up to their normal standard. And that was the reason why they lost. So let's see if they can do better here on the dirt map. I think Czech Republic, Slovakia are probably happy if they can grab a couple of points here to keep it close going into the full speed track. But yeah, they also have to play really good on the full speed track, since France definitely do have a lot of good speed players as well. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the warm-ups, and we are starting the match again. See what the lineups will be in 10 seconds or so. Alright, so the lineups for France will be Puma, Beppino, Marvin 13 and Shak. And then for Czech Republic, Slovakia we got 5 players, so one of them will not be driving. Let's see who will be going into spec mode. It's Paragraph, so KV, Tween, Joe Carter and Sheriff is the lineup for Czech Republic, Slovakia, and we are following KV into the first round. Goes up to second place just behind Shak. Sheriff with a great turn takes over the lead but won't have as much speed as Shak. Oh, bad landing there from Shak. Looks like he got a minor landing bug or something, but he's still keeping third place, really close here in the start, and Czech Republic, Slovakia are actually doing surprisingly well. Sheriff still with a solid lead, KV at second place. Joe Carter is not far behind either, only Tween is a bit behind, but he's still ahead of Marvin 13. Puma now taking over the lead. Sheriff drops down to 6th place all of a sudden, and now it looks like this will be a red point. Puma at first place, good turn there from Shak. Trying to catch up to KV, who is still keeping that second place. Beppino is at 4th, coming up to the last stretch. KV with a great ending, and it looked like Puma got a landing bug, yes. Puma is down, and he's not going to be able to finish this one, I think. He's trying to get back. Oh, will he reach the finish line? Yes, he will. But it will be a blue point. So that was very, very unfortunate by Puma. Because otherwise it definitely would have been a point for France. So 1-0 for Czech Republic, Slovakia in the first round of the dirt track. As we are starting the second round. And it definitely seems like Czech Republic, Slovakia have prepared for this match. It's not gonna be easy for France to win this dirt map. Oh, Joe Carter will nudge the wall. Tween also with a bad start. Marvin 13 losing his speed in the uphill. Both Tween and Joe Carter can pass him. Looks like Beppino is right now in first place. 2900s ahead of KV for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Shak and Puma 3rd and 4th place. Tween now all of a sudden up to 3rd. Wow. Interesting. So Tween making a difference here. As we see... Oh, okay, that's why. Beppino dropped down to 4th place all of a sudden. KV at 1st. But he will have 3 French players behind him. And this time Puma will not crash in the end. And will take 2nd place. Putting the score at 8-4. So far KV has done the best, 16 points, 103.13 is the fastest time as well. Looks like he crashed in the start though, so he will go down to 8th place. Joe Carter also losing a bit of ground, and so has Tween, so we have 3 blue players down. And only Sheriff remaining, surrounded by red players, led by Beppino. And now all 4 of them are in front of him as well, but then Puma losing a bit of speed over the stretch. However, he will do the next turn well, and right now it's an ace for France. Beppino at 1st, Shak at 2nd, Puma now at 3rd, and Marvin 13 at 4th place. And this is kind of what I expected going into this dirt track. Let's go to Marvin, who has lost 1 position. Sheriff up to 4th place. But it's not going to matter, of course, as we are coming up to the ending. Beppino with a time of 102.68. Very, very good time there by Beppino. Puma and Shak with decent times as well. Marvin at 5th place. And France will win their 2nd round here on the dirt track in the lead with 1-2. and closing the gap in the total score. Starting the 4th round, following Marvin 13 for France, playing for Pulse in Dirt Premiership, which is going on simultaneously as this event. Also, of course, Competition Premiership 15, the tech version of that event. See what we got right now. Looks like a lot of blue players are at the bottom again. It's Puma in the lead, Beppino at 2nd, Twin and KV 3rd and 4th place, but right now this is another point for France. Ooh, not the best turn there from Marvin 13. At least it didn't look like it was, but he will still keep his 5th place. Puma and Beppino keeping that 1st and 2nd place. Marvin then hitting the wall, and then Sharif hitting the wall after he passed him. Looks like this will be another French round though. Puma and Beppino with times under 103. Strong performance, and then Chuck and Marvin 13 ahead of Sharif and Joe Carter. 1-3 now. It looked pretty good for Czech Republic Slovakia in the 1st round, but in the other rounds France have taken over for sure. And they want to try and win as many rounds as they can. They do not want to allow Czech Republic Slovakia any sort of points here. Who was that? It was Puma. Puma is down. See if Czech Republic Slovakia can take advantage of this situation. Chuck and Beppino now 1st and 2nd for France. Ooh, good turn there from Sharif. And he might actually take over the lead as well. KV with a bad turn. Beppino will stay in front. This might actually go to Czech Republic Slovakia. It's very, very close at the moment. Chuck now at 1st place. See if Sharif can come back from this. Chuck losing a bit of speed, but then Sharif losing speed as well. And all of a sudden it's top 2 for France. Chuck and Beppino on their way to secure another point for their nation. 103.14 by Chuck, 103.28 by Beppino, but we see Marvin 13 and Puma at 7th and 8th, and that will make it a draw instead. So France got a bit lucky there, but I suppose you can say the same for Czech Republic Slovakia. As we are live into the next round, Beppino in the lead in the team scores with 33 points. And also got the fastest time. It still feels like, well, it feels like France will win this dirt track, but that Czech Republic Slovakia could grab a couple of more points. And that could definitely make a difference going into the 3rd and final track, which of course is the full speed one. As we see Chuck and Beppino in the lead for France, 1st and 2nd. And then Puma is going up to 3rd place. It looks like Joe Carter is far behind. Unless something drastic happens here in the end, this will for sure be a red point. Here's the last jump. Just gonna make sure to not go too much to the left, and both Chuck and Beppino will avoid that to happen. 1st and 2nd place with great times, 102.68 by Chuck, 0.77 by Beppino. We also see Puma and Marvin 13 with low 103 times. A very nice round there from France. In the lead now with 1-4 on the dirt track and only 1 point behind Czech Republic Slovakia in the total score. And if this continues, they will be in the lead going into the full speed track. See if Czech Republic Slovakia can win any more rounds. Kind of have to rely on some mistakes from the French players, because they have definitely been setting faster times. Beppino will go down in the uphill, and that could make a difference. Chuck is also down. 2 French players down. Let's see if Czech Republic Slovakia can win their 2nd round. Sharif clipping the wall, and Chuck will pass him, probably also Beppino. Who is coming up here? No, Sharif still in front. Let's take a look at the top. It's Puma in the lead, Twin at 2nd, KV at 3rd place. I believe this is right now a blue point. Let's see if anything will change. KV with more speed than Tween, who is just in front of Marvin 13. I think this might actually be a blue point. Yes, it's gonna be a blue point for sure. So Czech Republic, Slovakia now in the lead with 9-7. And France need to try and keep their focus up. They cannot afford those kind of mistakes. As we are starting the 8th round of this dirt track called Preska and made by Adel. I see if Pepino... Oh! Marvin 13 goes too close to the wall. And then KV with a hard crash. And looks like also Joe Cotter has dropped down. That's not good for Czech Republic, Slovakia. None of the French players have made any huge blunders. Only Marvin 13 lost a bit of time, but he's still at 5th place. Pepino and Sheriff battling for 1st. And then Shak and Puma at 3rd and 4th place. This is looking like an easy point for France. Coming up to the last stretch. And it's gonna be... Oh! Pepino can't make the jump! But I think this will still be a red point though. Sheriff will take 1st place, 102.91. But Shak, Puma and Marvin 13 will follow. And then Pepino able to get 1 or actually 2 points. Because Joe Carter will not finish at all. So it's 9-8 now. And 2-5 on the dirt track. I think we might see 1 more point for Czech Republic, Slovakia. If they are lucky. Because France, at times at least, are looking unstoppable. As long as they aren't crashing, then they aren't really losing these rounds. Shak at 1st place. Pepino with good speed goes up to 2nd. Sheriff will see Marvin and Puma passing him. Top 4 for France. On their way to reach map point at 2-6. Puma drops down in the downhill. But unless... oh wait, Sheriff is the only one passing him. That was Marvin 13 crashing. And then... oh, also Shak. But Pepino and Puma 1st and 2nd place. Will this be a draw? Where's Puma? Here he is. Still keeping that 2nd place. Marvin 13 ahead of Sheriff and Joe Carter. And that will make it a red point. And it's all tied up now. 9 points apiece for the 2 teams. And France are at map point on the dirt track. Sometimes this last round can be difficult to win, so that could give Czech Republic, Slovakia a chance to win at least 1 more round. So they will be in the lead, possibly, or probably not. It might be a draw in that case, going into the last track. KV is down for Czech Republic, Slovakia. So that's not what they needed. Sheriff, though, is doing well. Occupying 1st place. Oof, went really close to the wall. Goes for that zigzag movement to keep his grip. Doesn't really seem like it's having much of an effect. Pepino now taking over 1st place. Shak and Puma at 4th and 3rd. And they will pass Sheriff. Top 3 for France. This looks like it will be it. Just a few turns left to go. And they are really close to each other. No mistakes here in the end, and that will be it. France will strike back and take the dirt track with a score of 2-7. And with that, they will be in the lead going into the 3rd and final track, with the score being 9-10. Alright, so it's really close, but France do have a very strong full-speed lineup, and I'm not so sure if Czech Republic, Slovakia can match that lineup. It's definitely going to be a difficult task here for Czech Republic Slovakia. They will have to have a very good performance if they want to win this match. And this full speed track is of course Madeon, made by Cyril, and the world record is by Cyril, 51.640. And of course Cyril is playing for France, so that's going to be a very good addition for their team. Knows the track inside out. And from what I understand, this track is a bit controversial in the full speed community. Apparently the style that Cyril built it in is not very common. And we've seen some complaints about it on the ESL website, so we'll see if that will have any sort of effect on this match. It doesn't seem like it's too difficult though. Like, I tested the track myself and I could finish it pretty easily. I think that's good for France. Of course, on full speed tracks, if you make a mistake, then you often cannot finish the track, so the harder the track, the better maybe for Czech Republic Slovakia. Alright, so we are of course doing a couple of warm-up rounds. The lineups are established. So for Czech Republic Slovakia we will have Sampo, Danik B, Paragraph and Michel driving. And for France we got Cyril, Clement, Piranha and Vince. So we got 3 players from Against All Authority and 1 player from Impact for France. Then for Czech Republic Slovakia we see that Sampo is playing for Acor, which is a full speed clan. And I think also Paragraph might be playing for a full speed clan. Danik B and Michel I don't think are only full speed players, but I could be wrong about that. Alright, so maybe 1 or 2 more warm-ups, yes. And then we'll see the conclusion of this ESL Stadium Nations Challenge 2015 semi-final between Czech Republic Slovakia and France. Czech Republic Slovakia won the tech map with a score of 7-3, and then France won the dirt track with a score of 2-7, putting the score at 9-10 in favor of France going into this final track, which of course is played in full speed. And again, it's worth repeating that the other semi-final, Germany versus Sweden, will not be played tonight. It's postponed to Monday instead. And because of that, the grand final won't be played, of course, either this weekend, so that's going to be played next weekend instead. I think default time is set to Saturday, so it might be played then. Alright, 1 more warm-up round, and then this match will continue. We see actually a lot of players retiring that warm-up round. I don't know if that's a sign of what's to come, or if the players were just goofing around. But yeah, I think the harder the track, the better for Czech Republic Slovakia. Because then you can maybe rely on the French players to crash and retiring a bit more. And you may not have to set as good of time to win. Instead, just focus on finishing the rounds. And of course, in these full speed tracks, it's all about building up your speed by doing something called a speed drift. So you'll see the players doing that a lot. And that's going to be the end of the warm-up rounds. Good luck and fun for the final time. And let's find out who will be the first finalist of this tournament. France went out in the semifinals last year against Sweden, so they are, I'm sure, very eager to reach the grand final this time. Czech Republic, Slovakia are in the playoffs for the first time. I think it might be the first time they are playing as one team, actually. But I definitely could be wrong about that. But anyways, we are going live into the first round following Cyril, who of course is the author of this track. And he will go up in the lead after the first turn through the loop. It's him and Piranha first and second place. It looks like Danik B is at third and Michel at fourth, but both Sampun and Paragraph have already retired for Czech Republic, Slovakia, and then Danik B and Michel now down to fifth and sixth. Oh, Cyril into the wall. We'll have to back it up. I think if you crash here, you can still continue the track though, so you will be able to get some points. Piranha will take over that first place instead. Clement at second, Vince at third. Michel and Danik B, the only two players for Czech Republic, Slovakia remaining, but they are miles away from the top trio of French players. Piranha 52.05, Clement 0.40 and Vince 0.47. Let's see if Cyril will also get some points. Looks like he will. And it's a convincing round win here for France. And they now got a 2-point lead in the total score. So yeah, Czech Republic, Slovakia can definitely not afford to retire these rounds. They will have to try and finish them if they want to have any sort of chance to win this match. Seems like they will have a better start at least. All four players doing well. Michel at last place, Clement at first. Going through these loops. It's definitely looking good for France. Cyril now at first place. Piranha, oh no, Paragraph will go up to second place. Oh, and then Cyril is outside of the track. He's not going to be able to finish this one. Paragraph still at first place, but it still looks like it's going to be a red point. Vince, Piranha and Clement will take second, third and fourth. And they now have a 2-0 lead. So Danik B also retiring for Czech Republic, Slovakia. And this is not looking very good for Czech Republic, Slovakia, to be honest. They aren't able to match the time set by the French players. See though, it's a much better start here in the third round. At least it was a couple of seconds ago. Now it's only Paragraph remaining. Michel, Sampo and Danik B at the bottom. None of them have crashed though. Oh, but there goes Michel. First player down. And it's top four for France. Cyril, Clement, Piranha and Vince will make it an ace for France. 51.94 by Cyril, very good time. Clement 0.22, Piranha 0.24 and Vince 0.42. Strong performance from France. And they now have a 3-0 lead. Yeah, this is not looking promising for Czech Republic, Slovakia unless they can start winning some rounds right about now. Still, I think they've been playing pretty good in this match. Won that tech map with a 7-3 score. I don't think many people expected that. And then they also were able to get a couple of rounds on the dirt track. which was a good achievement as well. But on this full speed track, it doesn't look like they are standing a chance against this very good French lineup led by Cyril. Right now Clément is leading the round. Might be another ace, although Paragraph is actually ahead of Vince, and he will stay in front of him. No, he won't actually. Good turn there from Vince, taking the shorter finish, and we'll see another ace round for France. All 4 players within 3700s, very impressive. And we are moving on to the 5th round. And so far, Czech Republic, Slovakia haven't really been close at all to win a round. I think only Cyril have retired so far for France. The other 3 players have stayed on the track. Clément with 27 points, Pirona with 26, Vince with 23 and Cyril with 18 points. And right now it's top 3 for France, led by Cyril. Clément at 2nd, Pirona at 3rd, and is Vince at 4th place. This time, oh no, Vince will pass Paragraph in the end once again. And I believe that's the 3rd ace round in a row for France. In the lead now with 9-15. In theory, Czech Republic, Slovakia can still win this match, but I think if they lose one more round, they are no longer able to win. So we'll see if they can make the comeback. Probably not. Top 3 for France. Ooh, that was Vince. I think he might have hit the checkpoint. So he will see the blue players passing him. Goes down to 8th place. But it doesn't really matter at this point. Here's Clément at 1st place. Cyril with good speed over the wall ride. Pirona keeping that 3rd place. Final loop. And I think that will be it. France will take it. 9-16 now. And yeah, okay, so Czech Republic, Slovakia, if they win all rounds from now on, they will get the tie at 16-16. But then, you know, they would win the match in that case, because then they won the tech and the full speed track. But I don't think that's gonna happen, to be honest. This is likely the final round of the match. France on their way to qualify to the grand final, and their opponents there will be Germany or Sweden. The other semi-final played on Monday. Following Clément as he goes through the track. Looks like Paragraph is down for Czech Republic, Slovakia, can still continue the round. But Cyril have retired now for France. But it doesn't look like that's gonna make a difference. Vince, Clément and Pirona keeping top 3. And that will be it. Here's the final stretch. Vince will take it 52.05, Pirona 52.30, and it looks like Clément retired or missed the finish or something, and that will make it a blue point. I think he's just playing around, because there's no way that France will lose this match. 1-6 and 10-16 in the total score. Czech Republic, Slovakia still in it. Starting the 8th round. We'll see if France will close it out now, or if they will continue to purposely lose these rounds. They can't afford it, but of course they don't want to take it too far. Once again, it's Clement here in the lead. Cyril will pass him though. And Sampo has retired for Czech Republic, Slovakia. Paragraph is at 3rd place, and he's been the best player for Czech Republic, Slovakia, but this time France will close it out. Cyril with another time under 52 seconds. And France will put the final score at 10-17. And with that are through to the grand final. Before we go, let's just take a look at the playoffs tree. So France in the grand final, and their opponent there will be either Germany or Sweden. And once again, that match will be played on Monday, and I will be casting it, of course. It will start at either 7 or 8. I don't think the time is set in stone yet, but it should soon be decided. But also, of course, tomorrow I will be casting an ESL CPS 15 match. It looks like it's gonna be Planet Key Dynamics versus BX3 starting at 8 PM CST. But for now, I'm going to take a break, so thanks everyone for watching. See ya!